Morning, folks. It's Happy New Year 2016. Tuesday morning, raining in Southern California for a change. Rather nice. It's real cold too. Uh, I guess I'm gonna be Marfa Man Dan, and we'll start this one out on Google Earth. This is in the Marfa area, and I wanted you to see this because it's disappearing. The boxes that I'm finding throughout the landscape that the Google Earth satellite images are actually picking up are disappearing from Google Earth, and I'm going over to show you something new today. I promised you I would do a Coronado Island video to show you that the Coronado Island does connect with the Marfa, Texas area. Now, this is Mr. Preston Dennett's website, and he is the author of the Coronado Island UFO incident. And what does this have to do with anything? Well, it is the most studied UFO abduction experience ever done. It occurred with at least 6 people simultaneously experiencing a visitation. And the reason this is important is because at least the Clintons were supposed to be on the island at the time during his presidency, which means that the Secret Service was involved too. That makes this an extremely special case. Mr. Preston Dennett did a fine job as an author. He's done a number of books, and I'll show them to you before we go off. This also includes hypnotic regression. These abductees, experiencers, I guess they call them now, were taken simultaneously, and they all had previous abduction experiences. It's a very unusual case. I'm astonished every time I get involved with it, and I wanted to show Mr. Dennett a couple of things that he might not be aware of in the Coronado Island area that I found on Google Earth. And these encounters included nosebleeds, needle mark, puncture wounds, flu-like symptoms, high blood pressure attacks, weird infections. It's an incredible case. Pick up the book. Mr. Dennett is a fine author and well worth the read. Let's go back here to Google Earth, and we'll go to the Coronado Island area. And I promised that I would show you what is the thing about the Coronado Island. I believe Coronado Island is an artificial structure. Notice it's way too round. Now, some things you might not be aware of here are the Star Park. Yes, there's a park called Star Park in Coronado Island. And it's a very, very neat area. Here's Star Park. Notice this? These round structures all have to do with a Stonehenge look. And let me show you what I'm talking about by overlaying an image of Stonehenge across the Coronado Island. You can see how round this is. It's artificially round. And the Star Park is found in the altar area where Stonehenge would be. I'm sure Mr. Dennett was not aware of this. Now let me take you down here, and you'll see the square boxes in the water. These are exactly the same as the square boxes that I've been looking at in Texas. And they're the same exact size with a split in the middle. And what makes the Coronado Island really, really an artificial structure is that it has a walkway apparently underwater that attaches directly to the mainland here. Now, from what I've been able to find out, there are at least 5 military installations in the area. There's another green box. I think this is active Atlantean technology. And you'll notice the canal-like look here. I think this is all artificial. But I believe that it's connected to the mainland underneath the water, which makes it a really special place. Google is trying very, very hard to hide everything underwater lately. You'll notice how this looks out here. This is not how water looks. I'm sorry. They're painting this on. Look at this. We get better pictures of Mars now than we do of the mainland USA. I wanted to show you this for Mr. Dennett so that he can recognize that there are some strange things about this island. And he's written about this. Sorry, the police chase in front of the house. Anyway, if you follow this solstice line, which I have been doing, I've been kind of playing with solstice lines throughout the world. It connects to a place out here in Blythe that we call the Blythe Giant. Let me see if I can find that real quick here. The Blythe Giant looks exactly like the Salisbury Giant in the UK. Now if you look, this is what makes it mostly exactly the same as the UK giant, and you've got a horse pictograph over here. Now this is obviously done by Indians, I believe. But what it is, from this point to Catalina Island, it is the vernal equinox marker. Look at this straight shot through the pass area for the sun to travel. It is the vernal equinox marker for Santa Catalina. Now, isn't that something? But I wanted to show you that these boxes are exactly the same. In Marfa, Texas, too. Google Earth is having a real good time at removing all of the boxes that I've found, but there are still some that they miss. Notice the structured area. This is a clear rectangle here, and you'll find one here too. For some reason, the satellite image is actually picking up something underneath the soil. This is a perfect rectangle with a split, just like the Coronado Island area. And that's what I wanted to show you today, was the similarities, the connection, and the strange oddities about the Coronado Island area. Anybody who wants to go out there should read Mr. Dennett's book first. And let me just plug that again. It's the Coronado Island UFO incident. And let me show you a few of his other books here. Because the guy is really a very good author. UFOs over Nevada, UFOs over New Mexico, UFOs over New York. This man really is a working author, and you have to appreciate anybody that works this hard. President Clinton and his Secret Service agents were on the island, so they might have been there for the incident itself. Now that Miss Clinton is running for president, she's very, very publicly stated her want to be transparent in UFO work. So we'll find out. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.